beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shwetavijay and today we are going to be talking about skincare and makeup that has actually caught my attention, that I've been loving recently. I have a feeling this is going to be a lengthy video. Let's not waste any more time. Alright, before I dive in, something that I hate doing, it has to be said, a very cliche thing. I'm sure you hate listening to it, but you know, someone's got to do it, and that's just, please just hit that red button, subscribe to my channel. If you are visiting my channel and you like my content, then you know it's just going to take you a second for you to hit that red button. We all are struggling out here on YouTube, not going to lie. And if you are a regular viewer, just check if you're still subscribed to my channel, because YouTube is been acting like a pain in the ass. So let's begin. Okay, the first one that I want to start off with is this toner that I spoke in the best of Korean skincare. Now I'm all set to do my part 2 of it, because in part 1 I spoke about my top KLAIRS skincare products, okay, and I was very impressed with the Supple preparation unscented toner. I've gone into detail over there in that video. If you still want to see it, then please hit the link right above me or go to the information bar. I bought this from LAKME Connect. It's one of my favorite Korean skincare website, and that's because they stock up on all authentic Korean skincare. But this is a toner that just is so subtle and so beautifully hydrating, and it just makes your skin ready for the next step. So after you've washed your face, you apply this toner. First of all, no scent, no fragrance, no essential oils, nothing that is irritating for a sensitive skin, or for people who are teenagers also can enjoy this toner, because like I said, it prepares your skin. It makes your skin get really ready for the next step. It reminds me so much of an essence, okay, so the skin easily absorbs it and it makes it nice and plump, but it's a great bridge for various other skincare, okay, and it's a fantastic one. So please, if you're looking out for a toner that is unscented, that is perfect for sensitive skin, then give the KLAIRS one a try. Moving on, we are going to go in for RETINOX. This is Skin Renewal Lotion by PRIYANKA, and hear me out. Now when you hear PRIYANKA, the first thing you will think about is, you know, other natural products like, you know, her aloe vera or uptons or glow serums, saffron oil. You know, those are the things, that's the first thing that you would think about when you listen to or hear about PRIYANKA. That's what you're expecting. But when I got to know that, you know, she was playing around with actives like vitamin C and retinol, I wasn't sure how she was going to get herself into that whole active world process. But when she was formulating this one, she sent this to me. But when I tried her retinol, the first thing I said, I'm not sure whether I appreciated her vitamin C as much, but when I tried her retinol, I was blown away. First of all, it's 2% retinol, and that's what's shocking, is because how gentle it was on the skin and hydrating. Usually a retinol has a tendency of irritating a young skin, or it has a tendency of irritating beginners, or even 2% definitely can dry out a skin. But this, because of squalane and hemp seed oil and various other beautiful ingredients that's infused in this one, you guys, it just makes this retinol extremely hydrating. Now the thing is, when you look at the ingredient list, you know, it's got sugarcane extract, hyaluronic acid, it's got tangerine peel oil, and when you see the ingredient list, you'll be like, oh my god, there are things that is going to irritate my skin. But it did not irritate my skin. Now with usual skincare products, I always tell you, be patient. You're going to see results after a month or probably 2. But with the retinol, it's not like that. You know, the results are very instant. The same thing happened to me after I started applying this. Within 2 weeks, I started to notice a considerable amount of difference on my skin. If you are someone who is starting off with retinol and you're looking out for an effective retinol yet with gentle ingredients that's not going to dry up your skin, then Pure by Priyanka is a very good option. Okay, let's turn it up a notch from skincare to a hair care product that I have been enjoying so much on my lazy days, on days that I'm filming or when I'm stepping out of the house. And you guys know I have been very vocal about my stubborn grays. I've suffered from gray hair, premature graying, since the time I was 16, 17. Thanks, Dad. Things like this just makes my life a lot more easier. This is the Root Retoucher Dark Brown Temporary Root Cover Spray. It covers regrowth in an instant, even on grey hair, washes out after one shampoo. You need to shake well, and you can use this up to 40 applications. Obviously for my hair, it doesn't last up to 40 applications. It all depends on how many times I use it. But because I film a lot and because I step out a lot for meetings or for various other work, to cover my roots, I rely on products like this, and it kind of like gets over very fast. When I put this on Insta stories, my DM blew up. Everybody wanted to know, does this affect your scalp? I have very few hair color, these root sprays that I rely on. I have tried L'Oreal. I love the Superdrug one as well, and that is extremely affordable for around £2 or something, but it does leave a very sticky residue. It does the job. Now this is the only one that I have seen or have come across. First of all, the nozzle, can you see that? It's so perfect to just directly hit the spot. Now I've got a couple of questions which I'm going to answer with regards to this. Okay, does this promote hair fall? No, it doesn't. It's just sitting on top of your strands, and it's going to completely go away as soon as you wash your hair. Okay, the next day with shampoo and conditioner, you'll see it bleeding, and you will not even see a single residue on your scalp. Does it affect your scalp, the health of your scalp? No, it doesn't. Like I said, again, it is just sitting on your strands. The next question, can it cover bald spots? Well, if it is a small penny size and if it is between your hair, then probably you can cheat it by just, spraying this one up. But if it's a huge bald spot, then this is not the answer for you, because you will see that, it's only on your scalp. There's another product that does that, and it's called Toppik, Toppik. I don't know if it's available in India, but that kind of like sprays out these little fiber kind of a material that looks like hair. Does this leave your hair tacky? No, it doesn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This was the first time I've come across a root retoucher spray that doesn't leave your hair feeling hard, tacky, sticky. But yes, if you touch it like this on your scalp, you will see that residue on your fingertips. So yeah, in my opinion, this baby is worth the price. Look at that. Just put this in your handbag. If you've got a big bag, if you're traveling, just put this, and before you step out, you just apply this on your hair, and you're good to go. Alright, the next product is a curl defining formula. This is the cream gel leave-in from Earth Rhythm, and I have been thoroughly enjoying this. First of all, I love the packaging, very sustainable. I get a lot of questions like, can you please give me a nice curl defining cream or gels that are perfect for wavy curly hair, obviously that is good for the hair, I suppose. Now there are not too many products. I mean, all hair care products have got their their problems, you guys. You can't expect a product that is completely devoid from chemicals, okay? The thing about this is that of all the curl defining serums and gels that I have tried, this is a lot more gentle. I like the ingredients also. It's got avocado, rosemary extract, and whenever I apply this on my damp hair, it has got no fragrance, okay? Absolutely no fragrance. But it has tamed my frizzy hair, and it has given me those soft curls. This is not meant to give you those really tight, ringlets that you see with many other curl defining formulas. This just gives you that really nice soft wave. So you can just apply this on your hair before you go to bed, like if your hair is damp, and then you can just tie your braids, and the next day morning you will see that it doesn't leave your hair crunchy. And it has also got glycerin, it's got salicylic acid, and you guys know that not only can you apply salicylic acid on your face, you can also apply salicylic acid on your scalp, and that's a fantastic exfoliator. Yeah, so surprisingly a very good formula, because when it comes to hair care products, they don't stand out for me as much as skincare for Earth Rhythm, but there have been 3 standout products in the hair care range that has really surprised me, and I shall talk about that soon. Okay, so let's move on to skincare right now, and that is the Formula RX. This is the Barrier Relief Cream, and it's a beauty indeed. Now this reminds me so much of our Emoline. It has got that texture wise, it's very similar. Okay, so if you have always wanted to try out Emoline, Emoline, by the way, needs to be prescribed by your dermatologist. Okay, it's a prescription medicine moisturizer, but it is You guys have heard me talk about it so many times on my channel. I absolutely love it. Same effect with this barrier relief cream from the Formula RX. Okay, this is the most hyped about product at the moment, and this is worth the penny and worth the hype. This has got glycerin, it's got niacinamide, it's got all the free fatty acids, it's also got ceramide. So this is that perfect cream to apply right after your actives. Very affordable. You can use the discount code from Yash's discount code. This reminds me so much the packaging. So the Summer Friday is the same thing, okay? And over there also it had a seal, like a silver cap seal, which you have to use, you know, this cap to puncture it. I just wish that it had the same kind of system with this Formula RX barrier cream. Other than that, they have a beautiful formula, you guys. I had so many questions asking whether I like this or not, whether I would recommend this. Yes, 101% I would recommend this, 200% I would recommend this, because this is so good. Despite it having niacinamide, this is something that's even perfect for anybody that's 18 and above. If you're thinking of starting off with niacinamide, then this is a great option because it's got so many hydrating combination of ceramides and fatty acids and you know, glycerin. Everything is just combined in perfect harmony to give you a cream that is just fabulous. Now let's just add makeup into the mix, okay? I have 3 eye products out here. The first one is the BELORA Paris Cold Kiss Intense, and I think so many of you went and bought this when I did my review for this on Instagram, and this, whoever bought it, they have fallen in love with this. Now, ever since I tested this one out, I have been comparing all sorts of eye pencil to this, okay? But the only thing out here is I have noticed that besides the Miss and Misses, no other gel eye pencil, because this has got that very gel kind of formula. You know, anything that you have to sharpen, gel kind of formula, doesn't stay on your waterline. It will. I mean, there is going to be kajal. I'm not saying that, you know, it's not going to be there on your waterline. It has a tendency of smudging is what I'm trying to tell you. Whereas retractable eye pencils and all stay better on your waterline. It dries down, but it doesn't give you that intensity. So you understand my dilemma. So I'd rather go for something like this that gives me that pitch darkness, goes on like butter. Like butter, it just glides onto your waterline, and yes, it will smudge, but what I like about it is that I can do like a nice reverse eyeliner, a nice smoky effect, you know, just take my eye brush and just smudge it out further, and it just gives that depth of smokiness to the eye. It's a beautiful eye pencil. The second one is this LAKME EYECONIC eyeliner, and now this was something that you guys asked me to pick up, and I did. And I am so surprised at how good this one is. Very affordable. But what I like about it is that how dark and matte it is, okay? And for something that is so super affordable in comparison to Huda Beauty's Lifeliner, I would definitely buy this. The brush applicator also, if you see, it's a nice thin brush and it dries down very quickly. It gives you that, you know, pitch black intensity, but beautifully matte, and it stays. I absolutely love it. You know, when it comes to Lakme as a brand, I think they do a very good job with eye makeup as well as lipsticks. And the last one is RUCCI. Okay, this is the GLAM Lash Liner. Now, RUCCI, I remember before I left UK to go to India for my treatment, for my delivery, I remember meeting her, and she was all set to launch her makeup products. Okay, she was doing some funding for it, but when I got back, she launched some of her eyelashes as well as, you know, this adhesive basically. So it's a GLAM lash liner, 2-in-1 lash and adhesive, and it's waterproof, and this just makes the application of false lashes. You guys know I've not been enjoying false lashes a lot. It's just the process of opening the tube and then, you know, just applying this on the lash line and then waiting for it to dry and then, you know, just applying this. What I love about it is that it's a black eyeliner. You just apply this on your waterline, on top of your black eyeliner or just by itself, and it turns into a sticky glue like an adhesive, and you just put your artificial lashes on top of that and it sets without moving. That's what I've applied, and the whole process took me less than 2-3 minutes. Otherwise it takes me proper 5 minutes to align it, to dry it. They are a cruelty-free brand, and if you guys want, I can, you know, somehow get a code for you, because, you know, this is something that is available in the UK, but I think they ship worldwide as well. Alrighty, let's move on. Told you it's going to be a lengthy video because there's a lot of things to process. This is Requil Ultra Matte Dry Touch Sunscreen Gel. Did my top 5 Requil must have on, top 4 I think, Requil must have on Instagram. Go check it out. Hit the link in the information bar. It'll take you straight to the Instagram. Whether you have the page or not, an account or not, you'll be able to see it. I love this only because of how you know, it gives you that 50+ protection, but there's no white cast. I love this because if you see this, it's got absolutely no white cast, no oiliness, no stickiness, and it just, the skin absorbs it. Plus it gives you the protection. I love the fact that my skin is not, you know, oily after this. It kind of like acts like a wonderful primer when makeup is applied on top of it. And I know this is Requil's bestseller, and rightfully so, guys, because I don't know why I was sleeping on this sunscreen for a very long time, and I'm glad I, you know, tried this out. It's fantastic for all skin types, including sensitive skin, though. There is that subtle baby powder sort of a fragrance. It's a hybrid sunscreen. It's got chemical filters as well as, you know, physical filters. But because of octinoxate, I would still say that please find out from your gynecologist or your dermatologist actually whether this is safe during breastfeeding as well as, you know, while carrying. I wouldn't risk it, and I would avoid this. Otherwise, all sorts of skin can enjoy this one. It's a beauty of a sunscreen, you guys. In fact, this has taken over my love for LASH Shield, and you guys know how much I love LASH Shield. Now let's move on to a body product that has become my absolute favorite, and this is the BODYLOVIN Vanilla Vibes Deo Pit Cream. Okay, this is so good, you guys. Again, extremely affordable. I think BODYLOVIN is a kind of like another line from Plum Goodness, the brand. I like the fact that you can just take as much as you want, just warm it up between your fingertips right after your shower and apply this under your arms or on your bra strap area. So those are the areas I like to apply my deodorant, and I'm a sucker for vanilla fragrance. And this is not that overpowering, dominating vanilla fragrance, okay? This is that subtle vanilla fragrance which just makes your body smell so good, and it stays and lingers on for a very long time. It's got, you know, green tea, which is antibacterial. It's also got kaolin clay, which helps in just, you know, deodorizing, okay? So it helps with that body odor. I don't know if there are other fragrance that comes in this. Please let me know. What I like about it is that, you know, because of, you know, hygiene reason, you don't have to dip in your finger. You also get a little small scooper. It did not irritate my underarms because I've got a sensitive area out here. I start to scratch the living daylight if something is off. This didn't do that, and it did not turn my underarms darker. Alright, makeup item again. This is Delora Jones Molten Bronze, a new made in India brand, woman-owned brand that has hit our Indian market. She sent me this for testing purpose, and I was like, poof, what an eyeshadow palette. Now she is basically, she wanted to give like a luxe palette, something that's got, you know, really good pigmentation, that, you know, kind of like blends like butter, that is easy to work with. I mean, just look at that eyeshadow palette. It's got a great mix of warm tone, cool tones, and you know what I like about it, more of cool tones actually, but what I like about this is that with many palettes that is coming across in the Indian market, in fact all over the world, I have noticed that each one is competing with let's say if I have to take Huda Beauty's palette as an example, everyone is trying to compete with that level of shimmery, glittery eyeshadow, okay? That fantastic texture that is like bam, you know, even people in space can see you basically. But I like my shimmer these days that is very fine and very refined, like, you know, back in the day kind of shimmery eyeshadow palettes that you used to get, but with a lot more pigmentation to it, okay? So like for example, like let me just show you what Rani looks like and bronze looks like. So you're getting the pigmentation, but it is very soft, almost like velvet. Can you see how subtle that shimmer is, okay? So for people who do not like that textured eyeshadow palette, textured glitter, like many eyeshadow palettes have, this is the one for you. And let me just show you what the matte is. First of all, when you touch it, it is buttery soft. So there is fallout. That's what I've noticed with you, but it doesn't bother me because of the pigmentation and how easily it blends. I mean, just look at that pigmentation. Okay, just look at that pigment on pigment, and it's so beautiful. Very nicely thought eyeshadow palette, you know, that can go from day look all the way to night look. And yeah, I like the fact that, you know, you get a mirror, it's got that magnetic clasp. Definitely requires our support. And that ends this monthly favorite video. Please let me know which one you liked. No food item, you guys, because, you know, I can't bring the entire kitchen out here because that's all I've been doing. There's been no control where this region was concerned. I was just stuffing my face with practically everything. So to put that requires a whole different monthly favorite. The amount of food I've stuffed, you can definitely see it on my cheeks. So I shall see you in my next. Let me know what has been your favorite this month, last month, so I can check it out as well. And I shall see you when I see you. And until later, bye for now.